welcome back everybody. It's of course Cape Rugby TV, and of course, as you know, the DHL Stormers are busy playing in the URC tournament at the moment, and we did take some time this week to go down to the High Performance Centre to catch up with the players behind the scenes as they of course continue their preparation. They of course come right off the back now of their match away against the Sharks over the weekend. It was a pretty tough match, ended in a draw, so well done to the guys on that bounce back in the last minutes. Folks, Brock Harris is back. He's just played 100 games now for Western Province Rugby, and we managed to catch up with him and some of the other players behind the scenes.
Yeah, I think it felt like another pre-season, so yeah, the guys worked hard and just excited to be back and playing some rugby. There's been stop-start, but yeah, I think if we can get some rhythm now going into the next couple of matches, I think the guys are really looking forward to playing rugby. Oh yeah, I missed it a lot. Yes, but it's really good to be back and just the culture here and the energy from the youngsters and from the coaching staff. I think it's something you not get everywhere. So yeah, it's really good being back and pulling on the Stormers jersey. Yeah, when I left, I was on 93, and I never thought I'll have the opportunity to come back and get the 100. But yeah, I'm just so blessed to come back and got the opportunity to play for the Stormers again. So yeah, it's been 7 years since I played for the Stormers, and yeah, just being back in Cape Town playing on DHL Stadium is unbelievable, and just the atmosphere and the support the guys and the coaching staff gave me, it's just overwhelming. Yeah, it's a mixture of enjoying the rugby, but it is, like you say, it's giving back all the experience I've picked up overseas and playing for the Stormers and Western Province over the years, and yeah, just sharing that experience with young Leon Lyons and Sazi and Andre Ihu, and yeah, so yeah, it's good, and I must say the youngsters is really they're coachable, so they take it to heart and try it, and some work and some doesn't, but it's always a good conversation to have.
Yeah, it's great to be back. I've been working, as you said. We had a nice break, 4-week break, 3-week break. So yeah, it's nice to be back. We started on the 28th of December just to start getting into it. And yeah, it's been going really well with our preparations and everything. And it's great to be back at work and seeing everyone. And yeah, I think the new year started off well with our first 2 games. So we are really happy with that. Yeah, exactly. I think this has been something that the coaching staff has been working on since the COVID started. We've been working on building squad depth and giving a lot of the youngsters opportunity. A lot of the young guys coming through have been training with us since COVID and stuff, and getting the opportunity now. A few guys having a bit of niggles here and there, a few guys getting injuries, so which means they're stepping in, and I think they are very well prepared at the moment. And yeah, I think just with the youngsters coming in, they bring a lot of energy, and yeah, I think we've got that right mix between the older guys and the younger guys coming through, and yeah, I think we will just improve our game. We're working really hard on our game, and I'm excited to see where this team can still go.
Ja, dit is definitief lekker om weer aan die gang te wees. Jy weet, nou elke week in en uit. Die ouens het regtig game time gemis, en jy kan sien die ouens is lus om te speel. Al was dit na 'n baie lang seisoen. Daai breek dink ek het ons baie goed gedoen. Maar ons sien uit om nou vir 'n paar maande aan die een te gaan, en dit is nog lekkerder dat daar weer 'n bietjie familie en vriende kan kom kyk ook. Ja, ek dink ons probeer dit game vir game vat. Jy weet, ons het nou 'n goeie wen gehad teen die Bulle wat verby is, en ons het die naweek net 2 punte gekry, so ons moet probeer om 'n wen hierdie naweek te kry en ten minste nog volgende naweek ook. Ja, jy weet, 2000 mense is nie regtig baie nie, maar dit gaan lekker wees dat jou vriende en jou familie weer 'n bietjie kan kom kyk. Dis altyd nice, en die weer gewys op my home ground, ek dink nie dit gaan te erg vir hulle wees om hier toe te kom en dit is baie dieselfde weer. Hulle sien net so baie uit vir droë rugby, so ek dink dit gaan 'n baie moeilike wedstryd wees. Ja, dit is baie cool geweest en dit is nog meer spesiaal. Jy weet my pa en my oupa het ook vir dieselfde span gespeel, so dit is nogal lekker om daai generasie aan te hou hierso. So ja, verder is dit maar meer vir my net lekker om nog 'n geleentheid te kry om te speel elke game.
Yeah, no, it's really nice to be playing again. You know, it's all the players want is to play a bit of rugby, and they want to do that consistently. And we're lucky, we're in a very fortunate position that we're able to play consistently now, and we hope it carries on going forward. Yeah, look, it was a good win. We're obviously quite disappointed with the loss against the Lions at home. We had a long break to really reflect, do our analysis, work hard at it, and we're very happy with the performance of the Bulls, and we'd really like to build up on that and keep piling up the pressure. Yeah, look, we definitely want to improve from the work we produced on Saturday. We thought we started the game badly. I think at one stage we were 18-3 down. We did really well to come back and fight our way to draw the game, but we don't want to find ourselves in the same situation again. Now coming back to Cape Town, playing in front of the faithful, we really want to make them proud and, you know, make them enjoy the game as much as possible. So we've really worked hard today and yesterday, and we're going to put in more work tomorrow so that we don't make the same mistakes we made in Durban. And hopefully we'll put up a good performance and come out with a good win. Yeah, I think it's a challenge that all unions are facing currently, mainly because of the 3 competitions that are happening concurrently. So it does test you quite a bit, and we're finding that there's a lot of young players coming through and representing the province. We still have some players playing Varsity Cup, so the depth is pretty good. It's looking good. Yeah, no, definitely. Yeah, we want to make sure, you know, we sort out all the things we did wrong and just play better as a team.
Right, welcome back everybody. Right, so DHL Stormers, of course, getting ready for action again this coming weekend against the Sharks. So they've just played the Sharks, now they play the Sharks again. This is, of course, in the URC Championships. Nevertheless, we're excited to see our DHL Stormers team playing. Right, folks, so, of course, as you know, on a weekly basis, we go down to MChem 24-hour Pharmacy, and we find out, of course, you can see MChem behind me there. We find out what's happening at MChem 24-hour Pharmacy. Now, for those of you that are not aware, and I'm sure you all are, it's been extremely hot in the Western Cape and in Cape Town for the last few weeks. And it's one of those times, of course, that a lot of people are, of course, spending a lot of extra time in the sun. And we, of course, know that our rugby players are on the field, they're outside, they're practicing in the sun, playing matches in the sun. And so, of course, the sun factor, the protection from sun, from the harmful rays, is something that you really do need to consider. Now, I was just taking a look here at the mchemonline.co.za website. There's a fantastic article that you can read about sun protection. And I'll quote a few of the tips here that they have written, mchemonline.co.za. It's on the website. You can go and do a search for it, or just simply type in mchemonline.co.za, and they talk about sun protection and saying that summer's here again, and it is there is much more sun exposure, and however that one should be protecting yourself from the sun all year round. And it's interesting what they say about UVA and UV protection, and that the UVB rays and the ultraviolet rays are the ones that reach you from the sun. And of course you need to make sure that you are protected from this. And of course the article at mchemonline.co.za goes on to say SFP factors can be confusing, and the SPF of sun protection is a measure of how long you can stay in the sun without burning. And if you would normally burn after 10 minutes in the sun, then the application of a SFP 15 sunscreen will offer you 150 minutes of protection. I didn't know that. I didn't know that if a SFP 15 is on the product label, that then offers you protection for 150 minutes. Lots of other useful tips in the article on mchemonline.co.za, and goes on to give some practical tips as well, like saying apply a generous even layer of sunscreen to achieve adequate cover. Reapply your sunscreen every couple of hours, especially if sweating, swimming, or playing sport. So you need to apply your sunscreen on a regular basis. Remember, your scalp, or at least your top of your head, your ears, the back of your neck, and as well as your feet. We quite often forget about these extremities that we must put sunscreen on. Folks, a number of very other helpful, useful tips. And of course, remember, you can get your sunscreen products at MChem 24-hour pharmacy. So, sun protection, you really need to be thinking about that. Go visit the MChem website, www.mchemonline.co.za, for lots more useful tips. Great to read it on my mobile here. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll carry on talking club rugby. Back in a sec.